function? Is you active? Who be the 100? Who be the funk hit the fan? Who be the real function? Who be the real ones that come around when you're back against the wall and ain't got shit? Who be the real ones that got your back like the shell spitting out the mag on some hood shit? Who be the real ones that come around when you're back against the wall and ain't got shit? Who be the real ones that got your back like the shell spitting out the mag on some hood shit? Is you active? Keep it 100. When the funk hit the fan, do you really function? A lot of niggas talk, say they be with the shit, never pull the trigger.
Man, I know I didn't go live and forget to have the fucking drops. Hell no. Damn. That's the fuck it looks like. Oh shit. Alright. Check me out. Alright. I'll be right back. I ain't doing this without. What's up, Demetrius? Hold on. All right, hold on. Give me about like 4.5 minutes. And in the meantime, I will share screen. Share screen. Bam. Bam. Share screen. Then we're going to go. Bam. We're going to go videos. Otis.
Are you a podcaster? You should check out Riverside FM. It's your new online recording studio.
In prison, we ain't had no rolling papers. So we got tobacco, weed, all the shit up in there when we had it. But this is what we call rolling papers. See that? That toilet paper roll. This paper right here, we call it 415. Yeah, 415. And you take it, and you roll your little square. Take your little square this off, and you roll your cigarette in that. Now I done fucked off hella lung cells and all that shit, or lung whatever the hell, because I blew with this shit for many years. That's crazy.
$182 now.
I'm trying to get where I want to be 180. I'm a $170.
Oh yeah, see?
Yeah.
Any nigga problem. You feel me?
Niggas,
I don't know what that's like.
Nah, you
Shit,
definitely,
man,
you definitely don't know what that's like.
We trying to work on it. We trying to work on that shit. I don't know.
That shit, the progress is, you feel me? It's slow.
Cause you be snacking like a motherfucker. Huh?
Yeah, bro. And then I'm lazy, bro. It's honestly the laziness trip. If I can't see myself waking up and going to the gym. I gotta do some shit like play ball, like go play soccer.
This man
like,
said he can't see himself.
no, it's boring.
Dude, no, this gotta stop, bro.
It's not
listen.
boring.
This gotta stop, bro.
That nigga lazy.
You never
No.
played any sports
We're
growing
gonna
up?
get my boys some fucking help, bro, because every week now they donated to tell you to lose some weight, and
You
that's
never
bad.
played no sport?
Yeah, water polo.
That's not a sport.
It's on the Olympics. Fuck you.
This motherfucker went to that motherfucker went to no jumper. You can't just you just can't let your shit just start playing. You gotta be careful. Let your shit start playing. You gonna look up and you gonna see fucking Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk on your podcast. Demonetized. Man. So I don't feel good. I don't know, man. I'm gonna y'all know I got sleep apnea. I think last night I slept with the window open. No bueno. No bueno. That shit raw right there right now. Enzo, you seen this shit? That was a good call. So I'm gonna tell you what my goal was this morning. My goal, right? Me and Drennan, we sitting around getting our day in order. And she came across a link called Black History Facts. Black History Facts. And I learned a lot of shit I did not know. I put a lot of things that I did not know. Like the first black billionaire or the first black millionaire. And this ain't a Black History reminder month. No. This is Black History. Hold on, man. Man, look, hold on. When you trying to dance around shit, sugarcoat shit, that shit be kind of hard. But I got something I need to say. One, if you're not black, you're not supposed to be speaking on nothing. Nothing. If you're white and you, I just want to say that for somebody that didn't put it on the line for like white gang members and shit like that, somebody that went to the hole more than once for defending white gang members, I want to say that there still is a place for them to be, and it's not speaking on black gang business. That's not it. Like you're not qualified. And that don't even take somebody from LA to understand that. That's literally like speaking on something ain't got nothing to do with you and you interjecting yourself. So I want to say, Nina boy, that was a good, powerful podcast. I will say you ain't even got to go to prison to understand that. You didn't even have to go to the pen to understand that point. And as somebody that's been on this, somebody that's been here in this YouTube game from up north, I knew it was only a matter of time until a lot of these fake motherfuckers get put in their place. I knew it because the first thing that you do, like when a nigga hit the yard, nigga, you run that nigga's place. You run that nigga's place and you see what he about. Because we understand motherfuckers will tell you anything. We understood that. Motherfucker tell you he assassinated the president with an AK-47. If you think you'll believe it. It's a certain reason why I never watch certain YouTubers. Certain YouTubers, it's like they was a drama magnet, or they wasn't representing. Their views wasn't similar to yours. Damn, shit is coming to my motherfucking mind. Shit is coming to my mind, man. You take some time off, literally, from YouTube, and start talking, that shit start coming. But look, check me out. What's up, Gray Street? First off, OG Silverback. I wasn't supposed to give you no airplay, but I'm gonna give it to you like this, and then that's that. Good looking out on putting my name in your hashtag or your videos and all that. Good looking out, man. I appreciate that. I wasn't sure if you was trying. I wasn't sure if you was trying to like give Nate kudos or something. I don't know if he was trying to call me the police because I got the homie to help. I was so confused, Silverback. That was like 2021, like 457 days ago. I'm confused, man. Like, damn, I didn't know I was still on your mind. I did not know I was still on your mind, man. He said, I can't make myself seem higher than what I am. Shit. What about that morning, though? What about that morning when you wake up and you hit that one? Oh, you right. You ready then? But anyhow, man. So I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like when YouTube sent me the notification, they sent me the notification that somebody had my name in a video. I left the gym. I was at the gym. I was working out. I was getting that good money. I seen that. I'm like, ooh, let me go home and watch this shit. Let me see what he got. When I was done watching that video, yes, I watched it. When I was done watching that video, all I could say is that was like getting beat up with. That was like getting beat up with cotton candy. That was, hey, look, Nate, I ain't gonna lie, like Nate done with it. Nate ain't gonna address it. He don't, because you know it's beneath him, but I got to, because he put my name in it. First off, Silverback, you lied. When you grabbed my hand and did that weird shit, and I plexed on you, yeah, that's what we call it, plexed on you. When I plexed on you, it wasn't no, we could do this right here, right now. None of that. I understand you trying to save face, but if you're going to put out a video with my name on it, at least you got to tell the truth, because you got to remember, I got video evidence to show that ain't how it happened, in your words, my man. That ain't how it happened. But that was 457 days ago. Like, that's in the past. But you decided to exercise shit. Exercise, because I guess, you know what? You say you died twice, man. I don't wish death on you, old man. I don't wish death on you, man. Come on, man. You know and I know when we was working out, how you was feeling when it was all said and done, man. You was fucked up. Real shit. We went from my house to the car. It took like 5 minutes. This motherfucker was walking in slow motion. from just doing a standard workout routine. My ass is big. I'm a big human. Shit. I'm a big human. But I knocked that shit out. I wasn't hurt. But Silverback was, man, Silverback, I was like, do you need to go to the hospital? Do you need a Norco? Do you need ibuprofen? Like, I for real. He said he a Silverback, so I'm gonna let it. I was like, shit, you ain't looking like no Silverback right now. You looking like a hush puppy. Hey, look, Silverback was looking like a hush puppy. You gotta be mindful of your words and shit and talk about, no. You talked about me, I wasn't there. They lied on me on the fucking video. I could be like, yeah, I'm gonna let you live your truth and all that. But this nigga lied on me though. In so many words, this nigga said, Dirt turned down the fade. We know that's a no-no. We know that's a no-no. But in so many words, you said, Dirt plexed on you, and you said, well, we can do it right here, my man. We can do it right here, my man. Yeah, that was what you said on your video. That's not true. There was too many witnesses around. You was stiff. Man, I can't believe I'm even talking about this shit a year later. Grave Street, man. He made a video about me. And then I had to watch this fucking video. It was an hour long as he set up what he was going to say about me. And at the end of the day, the only thing that I could gather is that this nigga was mad at me because I called Crazy Nick for help. What? You mad at me? I didn't know how the homie was gonna serve you up. OG Silverback, shit. He said my name. He said my name. Shit. This nigga put me in the hashtag in the title. What? Nigga put me in the hashtag in the title. What? And I still feel bad, man. I understand you almost died. You had a motherfucking come to Jesus moment, and you figured in your reinvention of yourself that you had Nate Dirty and Crazy Nick on the menu first. That's what you figured. But the thing is, when you lying, you didn't call Nate Dogg no bitch. You did not call Nate Dogg no bitch, and I was right there. So I don't know. Hey, Grape Street, maybe it is cloud chasing. Maybe it is. Because at the end of the day, all I could really say was like, shit, good looking out on putting me in the hashtags with your, in the title with your 33,000 subscribers. Yeah. Good looking out. I wish I can get the hour back though that I waited. Listening to this shit, thinking he was about to hit me. Like I was open. Like, come on, hit me with your best shot. Come on, boom. That nigga hit me with some pap. Man. It was amusing though. It was amusing. Milk ain't got no right to be speaking on nobody that's black. Man, Nina Boy made a point this morning, right? He made a point. Nigga, if you not black, why the fuck is everybody that you talk about black? That was the thing that fucked me up. He hit that point home. Hey, Grapes, I don't know if you saw that. He nailed that shit. Everybody that nigga talk about is black. Demetrius, nah, dirty. That dude went to Weirdoville and never returned. You motherfucking right, Demetrius, on everything. Like we really got to see what that nigga was made of. Cause you got people like me and Nate. Trust me when I tell you, we did ours. Like I did mine. Like what I was supposed to do as my obligation as being a blood, I did mine. And I held it high. Held it. As crazy as it sounds, yeah. I put mine in. And when putting yours in and standing with stars and stripes mean you qualified to speak about certain shit. Some niggas came in and didn't have to do shit. I ain't have to do shit, but shit, I did my shit for days like this. When motherfuckers try to attack your character, this nigga said, because I got at Nick and was like, look, this motherfucker is fighting in ways that I can't fight. I mean, I got all hands, all that. We can do the hands, all that. But this motherfucker was talking about all other type of shit that I can't go. Like my code and conduct means that I stand by means that I can't venture down certain lanes and avenues of shit talking. Can't do it. Just won't let me. It's like in the pen, like you can't really, you are advised not to engage with J-Cats. You are advised not to engage with J-Cats because they got a whole different book that they go by. And if they use they rules against your rules come with a code. They rules don't come with a code. They rules, they get to make them up as they go along. So therefore, we was encouraged never to deal with J-Cats. It's almost like fighting a homosexual. It's like fighting a homosexual. There really ain't no winner in that fight. You beat up a homosexual, there really ain't no winner in that fight. You beat him up, well, you was expected to beat him up. And you put it online because that motherfucker beat you up. You done took a lose-lose. Well, when dealing with J-Cats that are making up rules, well, shit. Sometimes they able to do shit you can't. So I'm gonna tell you my lesson that I learned. And why I am the way I am. So at this point in my life, I am, let me see. I'm in the hole for a knife beef. Actually, no. I'm in the hole for attempted murder. This is during that trip. And they moved this white dude next to me in the hole. And he was talking to me. I'm talking about we used to stay up and talk about wrestling. We used to stay up and talk about hella shit because I could talk to him through my door. And I was believing a lot of this shit. Like, I mean, it was probably true. It probably wasn't. But some of the stuff that this white dude was telling me might have been a little far-fetched, but I didn't care. It wasn't really that important. All of a sudden, the J-Cat next door. This J-Cat, he used to go crazy on motherfuckers. I'm talking about police. He will talk shit to the police forever. Like he will get on the door and just yell out endlessly. So this shit when he got to talking about, when he called this white dude a liar that I've been talking to for the last 2 days, I told him respectfully, like, we hollering, like, we wasn't hollering at you, we hollering. So, like, could you stay up out this conversation? I'm a young nigga. I'm only like 20. I'm like 21 at this time. I'm a young nigga. And this nigga said, "Oh, Captain save a cracker in the projects. Captain save a cracker in the projects." I'm telling you, that was just a start. I had no idea what was in store for me. I had no idea. That was like, that was around lunchtime. So it was around like 12, 1, something right there. That nigga started talking shit to me so bad. He's a J-Cat, so we don't have action at him. All he has is his words that I can hear. Man, this motherfucker started banging on me and went, he talked shit to me from 12 o'clock all the way till 12 o'clock at night. I'm talking about he never let up. Never let up. All because I told him to stay out of my business. Man, I'm telling you, he had me in there punching walls. I was looking like Kane and Boys in the, I'm not Kane, but I was looking like Trey and Boys in the Hood. I was punching the air. That's how mad I was. Fucking with this J-Cap. Next thing you know, breakfast time come. This motherfucker woke up getting on my shit. I'm telling you, he woke up getting on me. So, at this time, all the Bloods, we was all on the same yard in the hole. Like, if we get approved to be on the yard, we on the yard. This nigga woke up getting on me. Then finally, they called yard for us. So I went to the yard. And the homie El Rue from Ludus Park in Compton, that nigga El Rue said, "Yeah, blood, that's rule number 1, blood. You don't fuck with them J-Cats because they know you can't get to them. So why you even engage with that motherfucker? Why? You see what happened? You see how you feel right now? You could have avoided all that by just checking that nigga out the door and knowing that that's what he working with. That's that kid. So you don't fight, you don't fuck with them J-Cats. You don't. And that was my lesson. But now if you bring that shit forward to the streets, bring it to the streets, there's a whole lot more J-Cats. They just free. And they J-Cats. And you gotta learn to check them motherfuckers at the door. You gotta learn to identify certain signs that these motherfucking J-Cats exuberate. And we seen it. Me and Nate, we seen it. I don't give a fuck how many books you read. I don't give a fuck about no training, no jujitsu training, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. And I'm pretty sure a couple of your lackeys then shared this video to you. But you wanted my attention and you got it. You wanted my attention, now you got it. So when this motherfucker show up at the park, I'm gonna tell y'all how it really happened. How it really happened. You told your story, so I'm gonna tell mine how it really happened. Just in case somebody from the Dirty Nation decides they want to go see what this J-Cat was talking about. So, off top, it was a very uncomfortable situation when women was jogging, they were jogging by, they might have been, blessed and all that. And this motherfucker turned into Man, he turned into a horn dog. He called it married man talk because we wasn't jumping on it like that. I wouldn't give a damn. Fuck that. I mean, there's a way to approach him, but not like you. You went there like you was thirsty. Yeah. Drit asked, she wanted you to show a few moves and all that. Yeah. But in this world where motherfuckers be testing niggas, like motherfuckers be testing, just seeing what they can get away with. Push a little here, push a little here. You got to be able to check that shit as soon as you see it. So when that nigga tried that little, so you tell baby girl like this and grab my motherfucking wrist, I was like, nigga, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I might have went a little extra, but I felt that you was testing me. That's the fuck happened. Since we gonna tell the truth, I felt you was testing me. I don't give a fuck if you was trying to teach my girl or not. You grabbed my motherfucking wrist and made some more indirect comment about it, so you grab a baby girl like this. Nigga, I ain't your baby girl. So don't grab my motherfucking wrist saying no shit. Now, if you was gonna try to teach me to fight or something, there's other words you could have used. But you used that and I flexed on you. Yes. Did you say, oh, well, shit, we can handle it right here, my man, if you got a problem with me? Do you know Nate Dogg was right there? Do you know the code that we go by? That's a fade. And the way you said it was like you called me out to my face. So therefore, Nate Dogg would have been like, oh, Dirt, you know we ain't turning nothing down. So we would have got that right there. Come on, old man. Old man. Stop. Stop, man. And then when you said when we left the park, I didn't speak to you. That's a motherfucking lie. That's a motherfucking lie. I went up to you, shook your hand, and was like, it's all good. Water under the bridge. And that was that. And so I thought. But what happened is you started making them videos. And as Demetrius says, you went to Weirdoville. Yeah, I made a video about a motherfucker that got raped. Yeah, I was on the yard of Slims Valley and the blind nigga raped the other nigga from the Bay. Yeah, I was on that yard. And I was on the yard where they stabbed the nigga that raped him. And I was in Old Folsom when a nigga came that they knew had a track record of that shit and tried to rape his celly. Yeah, in one video. But he took that video. I don't know if he took that video or whatever, but made a whole booty bandit narrative. Whole booty bandit narrative. Nigga, wasn't nobody with that shit. And Nate Dogg called him like, look, bruh. He was like, I ain't with none of that shit. Like, remove me from your friend list, association, whatever. Next thing you know, Silverback started making videos. He started making videos. Last I knew, we was cool. He forced my hand. I stayed quiet in the whole situation for the most part. I stayed quiet because I knew I was in the right. I knew I was in the right. That nigga made video after video after video. Yeah, he applied pressure, and I went and got Crazy Nick. Yeah. It's just like when you go on to fucking Mike Tyson Punch Out. You could pick any boxer you want. you're going to pick the boxer that you think is going to do the job. Like, effortlessly. And how that boxer does it, well, shit, he might got a cheat code too, because he might can get as dirty as that boxer, because he was fighting dirty. Shit, that motherfucker crazy. Nick, I didn't tell him. Hey, look, for the record, I did not tell Nick how to fight. I just told Nick I had a problem. Now, Nick handled that. So according to Silverback's video yesterday, his problem is that I went and got the police. He's saying that because of the stolen valor shit, I went and got the police. So I went and got Nick, and Nick got the police. That's not true. That's not true. Nick beat your ass at your own game. I'm sorry. He beat your ass at your own game, a game that I couldn't play. All that YouTube beef bullshit, I ain't that shit. It's the reason why. It's the reason why it's a motherfucking weed. There you go, weed flag back there. It's the reason, because I would look for something that was that represented peace amongst everybody. That might as well be a big. Don't they got big ass peace signs with weed flags in them? Peace signs made out the weed flag, yeah. Because the YouTube drama is bullshit, man. And I see where it's going because I pay attention. I be a fly on the wall. Sometimes when I ain't going live, I be a fly on the wall. Because you got to think, motherfucker been on this playground for a lot of years. LOL, I remember how awkward that shit was on live. I had to cancel live, all that shit. Yes. So what we gonna do this live is I'm gonna play the video, and that video is gonna tell the truth. Oh, jeez. So bad.
To be successful in our great country, especially capitalism.
When I use loops, it's
Dirty Weather kept saying all throughout our training in the park. All that, right?
So let's watch this
I
shit.
share something with you guys, bro. I don't care what people say in their comments and whatever they say. When I had my first YouTube channel, this is back when I was competing, trying to become a world champion. So you got to go local, state, regional, national, then worlds. So I would be putting up my schedule on YouTube. This is where I'm gonna be. You come see me wherever. Nobody came to see me, dude. Nobody. And all the and this and that. And so then I just got mad. I said, hey, when we check this out, that's all I'm saying. So this dude, we doing these martial arts techniques. And just so you know, there's two types of martial arts, dude. This was called dynamic and static. Dynamic is more like boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, judo. You just doing it. Static is more like karate, taekwondo, Hapkido, Commando, Krav Maga. Because
get to the shit.
Deadly, you gotta like go slow. Okay, he throws a punch, you grab here, you break his wrist, you chop him in the neck, you poke his eyeball. You can't be going fast. So this dude, Dirty Weather, kept saying all throughout our training in the park, oh, that wouldn't work out with this, and that. And so then I just got mad. I said, hey, when we check this out, homie, we could just do it, man.
Yeah, fucking right.
Like
it's a fucking lie.
I'm saying it don't work, man. Like, what you disrespecting what I'm trying to say. I did this in prison for 10 years, bro. I did this in the military, right? I did this in competition. I did this in the hood. In the hood growing up, dude, like from the time I was 5 until I left the hood at 17, I was fighting dude 5-6 times a day, the whole light-skinned, dark-skinned dude thing. whole little sickle cell anemia dude against big dude thing. So I'm battle tested. So anyway, I grab his arm like Nate Dogg did and say, "Hey, girl, you got a fat ass dude. Like, hey, man, don't disrespect me, dog. Fuck that." You know, he like roar up and stuff. I'm like, hold up, man. We just playing here, homie. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get serious, motherfucker. Like,
y'all hear that shit?
that, you know what I mean? And I'm up in their hood, and it's all kind of gang members there and all that. Dude, like, from the time I was 5, I grab his arm like Nate Dogg did and say, "Hey, girl, you got a fat ass dude. Like, hey, man, don't disrespect."
All right. So y'all see that shit? So y'all see that shit, right? Now I'm about to show y'all what really happened. I'm about to show y'all what really happened. Hold on. We're gonna go. We'll go photos. We'll go gallery. Watch out. OG Silverback. OG Silverback. Oh, he might get spared. He might get spared. If I can't find him, oh. He might get spared. You mother lover. Yeah. Uh-oh. Got it. Got it. Right here.
Nate ain't gonna lie. Nate don't want to die. He ain't gonna lie. He's a strong black woman.
This is a demonstration.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me get some beans and chips. Right, Nate ain't gonna lie. Nate don't want to die. He ain't gonna lie. Fuck out of here. Now Alex got hella holes in him.
I agree.
You want to hit the blunt? Relax.
Gotta relax you, man.
It'll relax you. They said it'll relax
Look
you.
at that nigga.
Like, all I got is this much left
Damn.
for self-defense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Drina, woman
it.
self-defense.
Drina, woman self-defense. All right.
Yeah.
Treat him like Drina. I mean, show him the Drina thing.
Yeah, never. Never.
Let me show you this, man. I got it.
Now, that's gonna make me overcompensate now.
Right.
Oh, no. I don't want the rings because I ain't want the statue.
No, that's not what's gonna make you over.
See this friendly ass nigga?
Yeah, that's definitely gonna make me overcompensate.
Nah, man. He said it, not me.
I know you didn't say it.
Yeah.
Still though.
Yeah.
I can talk shit.
Matter of fact, I don't even think I want to do it no more.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
No, we can do it. We can do it. I'll do it. I do.
But he got to be able to
I mean, but
demonstrate on
if he
camera.
can do it, then I can record it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then I
yeah.
can show it to her.
Yeah. But you got to be like Mello, huh?
I'm gonna be like Drina. You said you want to show Drina, right? Drina,
No,
strong
but
black woman.
This is a demonstration.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that nigga.
He looks forward to it too.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to hook this up.
Learn, so.
That's why I want to try to hook it up, because I appreciate everything.
Then Dirt should do it then. Since she look
Nah,
forward
but
to it.
You done pissed him off with to treat him
Man,
like
that nigga ain't mad. That nigga was mad. My back would be dirty, my lip would be busted.
Yeah, I just am not gonna be put in that position.
He just don't want to be Drina right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, actually, I got to beat Drina because.
Oh, it's even better. I'm down.
He should have seen me make
Hey, I'm done. I got that chip and beat in me.
We good.
You said you got to beat Drina?
Yeah.
Go. I'm not trying to have Dirt snake me from the side to put my hands on his woman. I'm cool. Y'all tripping.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! Did I even share it? No, I played it.
Okay, tell me what I gotta do.
No, you gotta choke me, man.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but not for real, for real.
Right. Nate ain't gonna lie. Nate don't want to die. He ain't gonna lie. Fuck out of here. Now Alex got hella holes in him.
I agree.
You
Mm.
relax.
Gotta relax you, man.
It'll relax. They said to relax.
Tell him that he like, all I got is this much left for self-defense.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Drina,
That's
woman,
it.
This
self-defense.
nigga kept on saying,
All right.
Yeah.
I want to do this for Drina.
I mean,
I want to do this for Drina.
Never.
I want to do this for Drina.
All right,
Like,
man.
nigga, why is you keep talking about my woman, nigga? Why you keep trying
I
to
gotta
do
do
shit
that.
for her?
That's what
Yeah,
makes it
especially after I see the
No,
person
I
shit
don't want
you
the
did
race 'cause I ain't
with
want
the
to
other
stab
nigga.
you. I don't want
No, that's not what's gonna make it. Oh, me saying treat him like Jenna is gonna make it.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Mm-hmm. Lucky I can't find the you feel me when it first happened. But that show don't look like somebody that was doing all that shit you was talking about, and you feel me. That show don't. What's up with Caitlin, man? Trill, Demetrius, what's up, man? I got one more blunt. Who want to smoke? I'm done with this shit. I shouldn't even responded to that motherfucker. I shouldn't have responded to that jabroni. I shouldn't have. Well, let's get it in then. Let's get it in one time. There go the link. Pop on. Great. What? Pop on. All right. In the meantime, in between time, I'm going to share some Black history facts with y'all. George Washington Carver. He developed 300 derivative products from peanuts, among them cheese, milk, coffee, flour, ink, dyes, plastic, wood, stains, soap, linoleum, medicinal oils, and cosmetics.
Wasn't he a president?
No, that's George Washington.
Oh, something like that. That's a lot of shit to invent, man.
Off of peanuts.
You ever think of something, then all of a sudden you're like, nah, that's not an invention. All of a sudden, a couple years later, you see someone come out with it on TV or something and patent it.
It hurts. It
Yeah.
literally hurts. Let me tell you. In 1999, I called myself trying to be a visionary, think ahead, and all that. I designed the license plate that would flip. Like if the police got behind you, you hit a button, poop, that motherfucker flips. Zip.
Yeah.
Seen that shit in a movie years later. I had an idea called Couples Theater, right? In 1999, Couples Theater, where I pretty much envisioned that people would have like a couch type seat and you'd be able to lean back and watch, the movie with whoever you with. Couples Theater.
Yeah.
Nigga, next thing you know, I was in Texas and show the fuck. Texas was one of the first places I seen with the movie theaters with the couch type seat that goes back.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That shit's dope. That's crazy. The thing is, like, a lot of people, we don't know how to. Well, I'll speak for me. I don't know how. I wouldn't even know how to. I'd have the idea, but I wouldn't even know how about it, getting the material, getting the right people to fund it. You know what I mean? And patent it. That's just the thing. I think a lot of people have great ideas, but that's where they stay. Just great ideas because they don't know how to go about it. That's the sad thing, man. We all got great ideas. There could be so much shit, but a lot of us are just like too fucking shy, too timid, or like are too afraid of failure to even try shit.
Too afraid of failure. That's a good one.
I used to be like that, but then I realized I'd rather fail 40 times and succeed 1 or 2 times than not even try at all.
Man.
It makes you feel better too inside. Even if you do fail, at least you know you tried,
Hell yeah. So that means that a lot of people's problem is in the start, right?
Yes, I think, yeah, exactly. It's in the start. It's in the mental.
It's in your first play action step. Once you get the ball.
Don't know what to do with it. A lot of us want the ball, like want to be that player, be LeBron, but shit, once we get the ball, we fumble it. We don't know what to do with it,
Yeah, that's why it's that play action step. Yeah. That's like when they say when you catch the ball, you ain't got the ball until you make your first play action step. If that motherfucker.
Then after you make it, you got to be prepared for the comeback because there's going to be a downfall. But the true testament is the bounce back. You know what I mean? To see if it was really what it was.
See if you was built for it tough.
Yeah, man. Life's a crazy game, huh? It's a mental warfare.
Yeah. And as long as you, that's it's called living in reality, really. If you understand that, then you live in reality.
Yeah, it took me some years to understand that. I used to just think inside my own little world and bubble, and I would never make it outside of my bubble. And I always wondered why, like, how come, like, why am I not succeeding to the point where I want to? Because I had to get out of my comfort zone and mingle with other people and, try different things out.
Yeah.
It's to see,
I think the first thing, though, you got to get out your own head.
That was my biggest problem. I still have that problem, man. I'm always stuck in my head. My problem is I overanalyze everything. Before I think of the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm already thinking of 5 ways that thing could fail, talking myself out. You know what I mean?
Shit, you ain't human. I do that shit too.
Yeah.
I mean, you human. Like I do that shit too. I can't help that. But have you ever seen somebody trapped in, like, they're forever talking themselves out of shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, you ever tried something that they said wouldn't work and it worked?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
That's where you find that true power right there, in what people say ain't gonna happen or can't happen.
True that.
When you succeed, and then you can go back and teach others, like, shit, they said it couldn't be done. Look at this shit here.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what's your definition of success?
Damn, that's a good one, but I'm gonna say my definition of success is. My definition of success is being at the top of what you're spending the majority of your time on.
Okay.
Like if you at the bottom of something and you spending all your time there, that's not successful. But if you spending a lot of your time there and you can see the growth and you're going somewhere, if you're not there already, then that's success.
Would you consider being successful just a mental mind state and the physical, like reaping the rewards, or more of a mental mind state where you could be in a situation that's not great, but you're building and you feel the successful steps coming? What would you consider?
Exactly what you just said. Because some people consider not being locked up and free success. Some people is homeless. Some people is homeless and they successful at that. If you ain't got no wants, success is freeing yourself from the wants and needs and dependencies of others and being on your own.
I agree with that, man.
But the success also is defined by what your goal is.
Yeah.
Like that's the most important thing. Like whatever your goal is, then you can determine your success. Is if you're successful at what you're doing.
It's a scenario that I'm going through. Let me ask you. Okay, so say you have parents, right? That they weren't, when you were younger, they weren't around for you. They never did nothing for you, you know. They kind of just let you go feed yourself to the streets. They weren't around, but they didn't think you were going to be anything. But then, you know how life turns and stuff changes. You become more successful than what people think, and you have more than what they think. Then you have a parent who goes through something horrible, let's just say, and ends up needing something grow on the streets. Do you help that parent out, or do you do them the same way they did you?
Damn.
I'm kind of going through a situation like that with my father right now, where his wife left him and all this. Because
I'm gonna say, does it take from your psyche every time you're around him? Like, do you feel some kind of way when you're around him to where all you can see is the past and what he did wrong to you?
Yes, I do. I feel like that. That's how I feel, and kind of hard because, you know, I have a daughter who's special needs, and I know that she's gonna need as much family support in her life and you know, just support that she's gonna need, and he wants to be there for that. But I don't know if it's intentionally because he wants to be there for them, or he just wants me to help him out. You know what I mean?
Have you tried to start over before?
I've tried. Yeah, we tried when we got into a fist fight like 6 years ago. And I haven't talked to him since then. And he just came back into my life. Like, I hit him up because someone told me he was doing bad, and my conscience kind of let me, you know, not make a phone call to see if everything was cool at least. And that one phone call just set off a thing where he thinks everything's just Gucci now, and I'm gonna help him on all this shit. You know what I mean? And
I mean, you only get one dad.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey, first of all, how you doing, Trill? My name is Nate, man.
What up, Nate?
Hey, if you don't mind me offering my mindset on that.
Go ahead, brother.
My pops ran out on my mom from the gate, right? So Dirk's mindset on this is gonna be different because Dirk got a real good relationship with his father today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm being honest, and I know a lot of people are gonna come in the comments and be like, "Nah, you got to be forgiving." And the only reason I wouldn't break my father, my sperm donor's jaw if I saw him right now is because I know he old and decrepit, and I might kill him, right? But if he would have caught me 25 years ago, it was on sight if I ever saw him, you know. And he never did nothing personally to me, except he ran out on me. You know what I mean? He ran out on my mom at my birth before I was born. So on my mindset is like, and this is just my opinion, you know what I mean? Obviously you already opened the door to try to fix it. You know, you obviously got a good heart as far as that's concerned, because when you heard he was sick or hurt or whatever, you tried to tap in and check with him. But I mean, you know what I mean? My father couldn't call me, ask me. I wouldn't give him, honestly, personally, I wouldn't care what he had going on personally. Handle it how you handled my whole life. Not involved. You know what I mean? So, you know, but I also I create my daughter's family. You know what I mean? And I create who's gonna be there for her in the village that's gonna help raise her. And I'm sure you do the same thing for your child, brother. But you don't need somebody that already ran out to come in and be a part of her, like, because she need the people that's gonna stay forever. Period. Like, not only do all children need that, but like you said, she's special needs anyway. She need the people that's gonna stay and be dependable and not get in a fist fight and not have to worry. Her pawpaw ain't supposed to be the person she ever had to be afraid of. You know what I mean? So why would you want to, in my opinion, why would you want to enter somebody that has any kind of potential, have ever shown her anything other than pawpaw love? Period. Like, you don't need to be nowhere around my baby, man. I'm cool. I'm good. I respect the fact that you asked, but I'm cool. I'm good. Do you? I'm gonna keep doing me and taking care of her myself and the people that I choose to bring around her that I know are gonna help her flourish in life. And that's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion, though, dog.
So you basically saying like if Pops came around, he'd be like bringing a dark cloud around, and you ain't got space in your life for that.
Even if he came with the best of intentions, in my opinion, people are still who they are at the core. You know what I mean? So if I gotta leave her with you and she have an episode, I don't know exactly her special needs, but whatever they may be, and it's get too much stress for you, what do I need to worry about? You screaming at her or treating her badly or anything like that? Nah, even if you came with the best of intentions, I know what you do when the pressure get tight. You know what I mean? So if you go, and I can't have people that's gonna run out on mine like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why my circle is so small as it is now, because I know what people do when it get tight. When it get tight, when I got that 18-year sentence, everybody disappeared. You know what I mean? Everybody disappeared. So that's why the people that I put in my circle now, they've shown improve. It ain't just random. They've shown improve what they about time after time after time. And if you can't do that, man, I'm cool. Yeah, no, Chevy
tough.
I don't know about four. I don't know about four nothing, but yeah, you try to slide that in. That's good. You try to slide that in, but yeah, ain't nothing Ford about me. But yeah, go ahead and keep rocking that. As long as it gets you where you got to be. Call me when you need me to come pick you up outside of Thunder Valley, because it won't start. But
Ford tough.
But yeah, on a serious note, though, obviously it's gonna be about what you feel. I mean, my life, no bullshit, but my life every day is about what's best for my family. It ain't even about me no more. I did all that before. Everything that was about me went on before I went to prison. You know what I mean? Once I got out, everything since the day I came out, and I don't know if you follow me or you know about me already, but everything I've done has been about what's best for my family. You know what I mean? And if you even a little bit not cool for my family, we don't have to have fun. You just can't be you stay over there and do you. I'm gonna do me, because even more so, I know how I'm gonna act if you became a hindrance to my family, and I don't want to act like that. So let me go ahead and stay in my lane and do this like this, because I don't want to go back to prison, because that's another thing that's gonna hurt my family. So
do you feel that your kids should at least know their grandpops?
No.
At least know him, or do you keep him invisible?
No, he don't. I've never met him in my life.
Damn.
What they need to know him for?
Oh well, shit. If that's the case,
you know, I talked to him one time. I had got out of girls' school. I was 14 years old. He called, and now I'm just getting out for shooting somebody. He called talking about, boy, you better stop this and you better stop.
Nigga, who is you?
Hey, check this out. Won't you come here? Because he lived in Frisco. Won't you come here and make me stop? And I'm going to show you what I'm about. And I hung up on him. He called back my mom. And my mom was like, boy, I told you I told you when I put him on the phone that he not going to let you talk to him any kind of way. You think he's just a 14-year-old kid. And I was. But at the same time, I was a 14-year-old kid that would have put two in his chest if he came out trying to do anything to me. You know what I mean? Like, I can't whoop you. You're a grown man, but I can shoot you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it ain't nothing here. It ain't no apologies I want to hear. The person who you should be apologized to him, may she rest in peace, is my mama. And since you can't get that right, it ain't no way I'm going to open the door and let you get it right with me. Yeah, nah. You fucked up. You took too long. You owe her 18 years.
Damn.
So go figure that out.
Hey, there's really like I can say there's really like family dynamics that there's really they just sad. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
Before
tell you
you get
something.
into that, hold on. Before you get into that, let me send a shout out to Luis Granat, a Cuban American that came here during that first Cuban issue where they kicked everybody out of prisons. That man came into a family with 4 children with no obligations and took care of us like we were his own. That's my pops. You know, that's my pops. May he rest in peace. I want to send a shout out to him because he stood up and he did whatever he had to do, no matter what it was, to make sure that we had food on the table, we had somewhere to live. You know what I mean? Period. So yeah, let me make sure I put that out there.
So now you got both sides. You got somebody that had like my dad was around as much as he could. But at this point in his life, like I understood that you get what you give what you get, right? So my dad's still in the hood. So anytime I go to the hood, I know I can pull up to the park and go see him where he worked. Right. And I mean, he's never changed. He's been the same way since I was a kid. Like he gave his life to Del Paso Heights. He literally gave his life to Del Paso Heights and everything to do with it. Back when it was Grant School District. Right. It ain't even Grant School District no more. No. Now it's what, Twin Rivers?
Twin Rivers, yeah.
Twin Rivers, but he been there since the fucking 60s.
Right, absolutely.
But he ended up meeting my mom young, and like literally my mom chased him out with a butcher knife and when I was a baby. So he went with his original baby mama. And so when I was going to group homes, I just so happened to be in one in Northgate, and all the schools that I went to was all in the North District. Like they was all in the Grant District, from Foothill to Smythe on Northgate to Martin Luther King to Rio Linda. He always was cutting the grass. So I would always get to go see my dad. And then as we got older, I mean, and I went to the pen. I mean, I understood when he said that he didn't want to see me like that. He didn't. He came to see me in the county, but that was it. He never once saw me in the pen.
Okay.
So now that I'm home and I'm able to put forth my effort to contribute to the relationship, I'm pleasantly surprised that, not surprised, but thankful that my dad want to see me just as much as I see him. And he calls me on a regular basis just to see how I'm doing.
Right. And I've seen you guys' relationship in person, so I know what it's like. But let me ask you a question. Answer this honestly, because I want Brad to have all the information that he can have before he makes a decision. Obviously, right? Yeah. You take this, you take that, then you take your own thought process. You make the conscious choice, right? If you first went to link up with your dad after you got out of prison, y'all end up going to blows about something, and then split for a couple of years, would you be trying to open the door again?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, there you go.
Because if I could fight my homie and be cool with him the next day, I could definitely come to blows with Pops and find understanding within 2 years. Might not be immediate, but I mean within 2 years, yeah. Pops, let's go get some barbecue or something. Let's go get some fish or something.
But see, that's my mindset. My mindset has changed from when we were young till now. Like when we was young, I'd get out with a homie and we could be good. We could be good the next day. We could be good that night. You know what I mean? But now I know what real homies are, and not just the homies in the hood. You know what I mean? And let me not just say homies, my brothers. You know what I mean? The ones that I call my homies now, y'all my brothers. It's not just, oh, they from the hood, so we cool because they from the hood. Nah, these are dudes that can eat at my house, that I can leave the house and not worry about them being around my family. That if I'm out of town working like I am now, and I call them, I know they going over there and doing whatever I would do to make sure the family's safe. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Them dudes couldn't swing on me and get that same reaction they would have got back in the day. Then we can't come to blows.
It's hard. Hey,
whatever.
And you know what? I understand because it's like when you get into, it's like getting into it with somebody that you respect. Period.
Put it this way: 20 years ago, bro, when we had that first conversation where you didn't like something I did, 20 years ago, I'd be like, nigga, stop crying. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. And then however you took it, we would have just went however you wanted to go.
I think we would have. I think we probably would have. Because 20 years ago, we probably would have got down in the garage right there and there.
20
years ago,
we would have just got it right now.
But I think we would have respect. I think with something like that, we would have respected each other immediately after that, and probably would have ended up laughing.
No, absolutely. But my response would have been different. You know what I mean? Now, like when it happened, it was hold it. That ain't okay. Yeah, I didn't know you saw it like that. My bad, bro. Because I'm different, and I look at the people that I fuck with. If I'm fucking with somebody on a real basis, I'm not trying to burn none of those bridges. You know what I mean? I see if you're just an associate that I fuck with here and there. I'm not trying to burn your bridge, but at the same time, if you mad about something I did, you don't have to fuck with me. Go on over there. I'm cool because I don't mean if you come into a situation with me and now that you know me even better, I'm sure you know, you should never think dealing with Nate, right here, fuck the YouTube moniker and all that. Fucking with Nathan, you should know that I never have no ill-willed intentions towards any of my folks when I'm dealing with them. If you took it like that, you took it the wrong way. Ask me about it. I'm gonna explain to you what I meant. Because believe me, I'm a blunt person. So if I mean it like that, you gonna know I mean it like that. You ain't gonna have to wonder about it. You ain't gonna have to wonder. You gonna know for sure I meant to be disrespectful because I'm gonna be outwardly disrespectful.
I think that you can't get to a certain point with somebody without you gotta test it. You have to. Other than that,
absolutely,
you ain't gonna get there. Because in certain cases, a person could do something to somebody and they'd be like, oh, he ain't even react like, oh. Or at the same time, it could be a test. But what Nate's saying that it should have never been that type of thing. And it wasn't. It really wasn't. But at the same time, I think that our upbringing, shit, we're lying.
But at the same time, here's the thing is if you would have told me now, the way our relationship is right now, if you would have told me that back then when we was in the garage, that you was feeling some kind of way, and you told me that now, I'd be like, I start looking at you different. Like, why you ain't say nothing back then?
Man, that would be. You ever had that shit happen?
Shit, bro. That's nah.
You ever had that shit happen where somebody bring up something motherfucking 2 years ago and be like, I didn't like you because of that? It'd be like, damn. Damn.
Come on, man. And you've been fucking with me all this time, but you didn't like that I did that 2 years ago. What kind of partner is you if you didn't say nothing? I don't want no partners that's worried about saying nothing. Nigga, if I get mad, whatever, so what? So what? You just mad, nigga. I ain't worried about you swinging on me because we supposed to be boys. You shouldn't be swinging on me anyway. You know what I mean? But if it do come to that, that's okay. Hennessy will heal that shit later. That's like if Dex pull up in my house acting like he want to fight. What? You want to what?
You got the backyard, space, and opportunity.
Stop playing with me. I don't need to prank or something. Man, hella boxing gloves and gear. Like, don't do that. We're not doing that. For what? This must be a prank. Y'all trying to get a YouTube video off of me. No. This one of them, we're going to get 1 million likes because we're going to get somebody on tape showing Nate fighting. No.
So back to the
But at the same time, Brett, yeah.
So back to the
that's what I was about to say.
we try to help him deal with Poppy, man.
I mean, what he did get is he got our mindset on it. You know
I got both aspects of it. I'm gonna sit on it for the day and think about it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. But at the same time, like I said 1,000 times, bro, if I
do let him into their life, it's gonna be at a distance, though. Like maybe on holidays, birthdays, maybe something like that. You know what I mean? But
you gotta earn
not
that
like
shit
everything's
back.
all good. Like we've been all like fucking Brady Bunch family for like everybody's all happy and shit and like that. You know what I mean?
Be surprised if I told you how many people try to message me after I post a picture of my daughter or something. Oh man, tell her I said hi. What?
What?
Hey, look,
It's
I
like
don't even know
it's
how you
like
got
almost
on
at
this
the point,
stage.
bro. It's like when you see someone like a dog belly up, or you see someone just old and weak, and you just it's to the point where like I feel sorry for him now. Like you know what I mean? It's just like damn, like
I'm more humane. I'm gonna put him down. Oh,
that's
but yeah.
how
No, I
I
hear
You
be.
where you're
say
coming
you
from.
say he ain't do. You said he ain't doing good right now.
But he does it to himself, bro. My dad has a little Yowda problem,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so he lost his family and all
I
that
already
to
figured that part. When I knew it came to blows, I already figured that part.
himself.
Because a conscious thinking, clear-headed person will agree to disagree and get the fuck out the way.
So he
You know what I mean?
did it to himself. You feel me? So it's on him. I don't know.
Yep. No, that's a fact. But I mean, like you said, if you deal with them from a distance, you know what I mean? Well, your main job in life is to protect your family. Period.
Exactly.
And yeah, that's just how I look at it.
Cold game, man. It's a cold world sometimes. You feel me?
Hey,
Yeah.
I had one person, in 17 and a half years, damn near to 18 years straight, I had one person stay down the whole time, bro. One
Mine.
person. No, my baby sister. But my mom's was down, but she passed away before I got out. So, but mom's was always there. She came every year on my birthday that she was alive. Because just like your pop said, she didn't like seeing me in there. So she was just like, I'll come on your birthday, but that's it. And then if I ever needed anything, I could have asked her. But, I was in there doing what we do. So I really didn't ask people in the streets for nothing when I was in there. But it's like, other than that, nobody came to see me other than stuff I created while I was there. Emails I pulled, whatever. You know what I mean? Stuff I created while I was in there. So when it comes to talking about family, your family is what you create, man. Like everybody's so stuck on this, we the same DNA. That's all we are. That's all we are. That's all we are. Because I couldn't imagine living a day without my child.
I feel you.
I couldn't imagine. I don't give a fuck how bad they are, how irritated they make me, nothing. They still mine.
That's what I'd be thinking too, bro. Like, how could someone disappear for years and shit, not even trying to talk to a child? I'd be searching for there's nothing that could keep me from my child. There's no way, no one could hide him or nothing. I'd be searching nonstop. Like, you know what I mean?
Bruh, as soon as I got my hands on a phone that had internet access in prison, that's the first thing I started doing. Trying to find my kids that was out here already. And I found them all, and I locked in and got better relationships now with all of them than their moms do.
How many, if you don't mind me asking, how many kids did you have when you first went?
Me? 5.
You had 5 kids before you went to prison?
I had 4 girls and 1 boy, yeah.
Damn. You was putting it down.
I mean, you know what it is. The youngest is what, 24?
Damn. So that means, literally, you removed your, damn. Every day is for them, man. Every day.
Every day, guaranteed. Every second. Huh? What you think I'm doing right now? This I said it on my channel before, and I probably said it on the bakery before. This ain't my job. This is what I do to afford to be able to do my job, which is taking care of my family. That's my job. That's my job. Period. At 100%, 24 hours a day.
That's a good way to say it. Okay.
Hell yeah. You know what? Man, to go to prison for that long and have 5 kids. Oh man.
My youngest, when I got out, was 17 years old. She was her mom just got pregnant when I got arrested.
Damn.
She never lived 1 second out on the streets with me. My 2 youngest, their mamas was pregnant when I went to jail.
Have you been able to get a family pic with all your kids?
Yeah, I got a picture with all of them except for the oldest because she always be in traffic. But I got pictures of me with her because I flew out to go see her a couple times. But I haven't been able to get them all together in the same place because I got one to live in Ohio, one to live in Vegas. But it's part of the plan. It's part of the plan. If I can get the one from Ohio to California, we're going to get it done.
Man, hey, that's something that I naturally assume. Like when I went to the pen at 17, I didn't have no kids. So I naturally assumed that you was in the same boat. Shit, you had already had a family.
I had a 4-year-old when I went. I had 2 4-year-olds when I went to prison.
Yeah.
I had 2 4-year-olds. My son turned 1 while I was in the county, and then I had the 2 babies that was in their mama's stomach. My son came to visit me in the county on his first birthday. I was in the county jail on his first birthday.
When I encountered emotional ass Sally, I'm gonna say that it was easy for him to tap into me and turn me into a savage owned.
You're talking about bro.
Yes. Yeah. It was easy for him to hijack my brain and just enhance that shit. Cause I didn't have nothing. I mean, shit. I was living for me.
Yeah.
With
now
you
see why I was
Yeah.
That's why I was a little different when he was in the cell with me.
Yeah, I was an easy pickings.
My thing is like once I knew I had all the time to do, my brain was like, it ain't nothing I can do for them out there except for try to send money out. That's all I can try to do for them out there. But one thing I gotta do is I gotta make it out there. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that I stay safe in here. So all the stuff I did and whatever, we ain't gotta glorify none of that, but it was all, in my opinion, a means of survival. It was always a means of survival. It ain't like I wanted to do this to that person or I wanted to participate in that. You know what I mean? It got to a point where, hey, it is what it is, but it's not like I went in there purposely like, oh, I'm going to hurt somebody today. You know what I mean?
We're trying to survive to get back to your children.
It was more like, if I don't hurt this person, then I could probably end up being hurt. So, yeah, let me go ahead and I'll swing. I'll bat first. You know what I mean? Just to make sure I stayed on this side of it. To make sure I made it to that date. And I even risked losing that date a couple times just to make sure, if that makes sense. I even risked losing my date in order to make sure I made my date healthy and happy and secure.
I get what you mean.
So I done sat in them holes a couple times waiting for the DA referral coming back, shaking like fucking a heroin addict, nervous as shit. Like, damn, are they gonna pick it up? Oh man, they gonna give me a 3rd strike. I ain't never getting out. Oh my God. But when we live in an environment like that, it's like some shit just has to happen.
Man, I would have came home a whole lot sooner if it wasn't for them environments. I would have been home at least 2 years. 2 years earlier.
I would have came home 4 years earlier. Ooh. My first EPRD was 2010.
Mine was 2012.
So it was 2010, then it went to 2012, and I didn't get out till 2014.
Yeah. And then how long after was your Big Herc interview?
2 years.
So mine was like 4 months.
I remember I seen your interview on Big Herc.
Yeah.
4 months,
but
yeah.
I was already out 2 years. Like, my daughter was already born by the time the Big Herc interview came out, and I didn't even get with my wife until a year after we was together. We got married a year after that, and we got married before my daughter was born. So that was it was a little more than 2 years before I did the interview. Because I remember she was itty bitty born when I did the interview with her. Damn, the Big Herc interview been almost 5 years now.
Mine was 18. Yours was early 18 or 17.
Yeah, because my daughter's going to be 5, and I know she was just born when I did it.
Remember, I seen both of you guys on Big Herc, right? You were on Big Herc too, right, Dirty?
Yeah. Yep.
That's when everybody started finding out about the Sacramento stuff, huh? Because he interviewed you guys.
Well, he's from Sacramento.
Yeah, Big Herc. Yeah, I remember he said he was from Sac.
Yeah, Herc is from Sac, but what it was he just didn't have the connections to interview to certain people at certain times. Man. Because he had been trying to interview me for like a year and a half before that. And I was like, nah, because I had a plan. And my plan didn't have nothing to do with no social media or no exposing the fact that I did all that time in prison to the world before I had a secure position to take care of my family. You know what I mean? Like, I needed to make sure that I wasn't getting discriminated against by jobs or anything because they seen it. And look how big the interview did. Almost everybody's seen the interview. Yeah, I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people have seen it. So it's like,
Yeah.
a million and a half people have seen it. So it's hard to set, not even put that. I didn't want to put that in my way. I didn't know it was going to do that good, but still, I didn't want it being out there yet that, I'm just this ex-convict. No, judge me on my work. Judge me on what you see. Don't judge me on what you heard. Don't judge me on my criminal history. That shit is over with. I ain't committed a crime since 1996. Like, come on. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, shit, that ain't nothing. That shit is out. You can't even find that in the background check now.
Ain't
Unless
nothing
you're,
like
unless you're the police or something, then the police can find it.
ain't nothing like a clean slate.
Yeah. But your slate is what you create. Oh, that rhyme. Your slate is what you create, though. You know what I mean?
How would you?
make
Let me
your own
ask you.
shit.
Let me ask Professional Nate this question. So the application comes back. We see that you were charged with a felon in possession in 2018. Would you care to explain this for the people so we know what to look for? I don't know. They just asked me to explain this shit.
Right.
How would you explain it in your professional opinion?
How would I explain it to a potential employer if they asked me about my previous history or about that case right there?
About a gun charge. You already know
about a gun charge?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. I live in America, man, and I just felt like I needed to have something to protect myself. That's all that charge is about. You know what I mean? I live in a bad neighborhood. I don't have any charges with hurting anybody with that, but I just felt like I needed to have something to protect myself, and that's why they got it on me. I did my time for it. You know what I mean? I didn't run. I did what I was supposed to do. But even more so is I think that I could be a valuable worker for your company, and I believe that once you train me, I'll be one of the best workers you've ever hired. All I'm asking you for is a chance. Matter of fact, give me a 90-day probation. If I don't show you the same kind of numbers that your seasoned employees show you within 90 days, I'll sign a paper and you can release me with no repercussions.
Shoot that shit then.
Let my work show you that I'm worth giving a chance to, man. Let my work show you. I don't want you to just give me a chance. Let my work show you that I'm worth it.
But in that, because they want the a type response. So I like that. 100%. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta throw something out there so you can hear it back. Right. And that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
But the last thing I'm gonna do is try to lie about it. I had it to keep my protection. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that's not what I'm about. What I'm about is trying to create something for myself. And I think the best place to do that is with your company, man. I really do. I mean, but all I'm asking is for a chance, man. You ain't got nothing to lose here. But you do have something you could possibly gain. And that's a very valuable employee.
Straight up.
But you already know, girl. I'll talk about. I'll sell ice water to a well, man. I'm gonna talk for my wife said I'm the only person she ever know that never went to a job interview and didn't get the job. All I'll say is put me in front of him. Let me talk to him. Let me talk for myself. Screw what it say on the paper. Let me talk. Let me talk, man. When I got this job, look, they was like, you don't have no experience? Nope. But I bet you I'll be better than everybody you got here once I'm trained up. Now what? I got plaques, driver of the year, rookie of the year, all-star of the year. Come on. I proved myself right. When I told them I was taking a chance on. I promise you. Now they got me training their drivers. Like, come on.
From never driving trucks.
From never even moving a boat, a little trailer, nothing.
That's dope.
Now I'm training their drivers to drive trucks.
That's dope. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Off the wheel. First black self-made millionaire is
Jay-Z?
No, in history.
Oh, ever? First black self-made millionaire?
Madam
And how far
CJ,
back?
Madam CJ Walker,
CJ Walker? Okay.
first black professional baseball player.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Darren?
Jackie
so,
Robinson.
yeah, that's all I was saying. Jackie Robinson.
Damn.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the movie.
Satchel
Like you
Paige.
said 42
Satchel
or
Paige.
something.
Satchel Paige. Oh.
So, the first black billionaire before Oprah
Winfrey.
and before Michael Jordan. Robert Johnson became the first African American billionaire when he sold the cable station he founded, Black Entertainment Television, BET.
Oh, BT. Okay.
It happened a while back, right? When he sold it.
It happened in
So
2001.
he was the first black billionaire? Okay, cool. Good to
He
know.
was selling BET. All right, first black president.
Barack Obama.
Come on, man.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking because I think there might have been a chance.
Who's the second black president? Who's the second
Kamala.
black president?
Kamala.
Okay, I'm just checking ain't cheap.
Hey, but I was thinking there's a chance you might have.
Hold on, Trill thinking about it. Wait, go ahead, say it, Trill. What you should say?
Say Bill Clinton.
No, the second black president is Kamala Harris because Joe Biden had to be put under for a surgical procedure, and for that time while he was the transfer of power switched to Kamala
For like
Harris,
5 minutes.
which officially made her the. No, he was under more than 5 minutes, but it was any 1 second means she was officially the president at one point.
I ain't even gonna sit here and act like I knew that. I just guessed.
Oh yeah,
It happened like a couple months ago. He had to have some little surgery.
Yeah.
They had to bring him back to life real quick. Resuscitate him.
Right. Oh, Black, are you Dirt? We on Black History Month today?
That's the name of the life.
I don't be looking at the titles, man. I just see you live and tap in.
Was it? Wait, who?
Like we was talking about last night.
Or the light bulb.
Like you be talking about last night. Anybody that watches YouTube that says they down for the Dirty Nation, I don't care. This is me talking. I don't care if you watching my live. If Dirt comes on live, you are supposed to get off of it and go to Dirt's live. And please, before you get off of it, in case I missed the notification, tell me Dirt's live in the comments before you leave, so I can turn my shit off and go over there. Dirt is the live man. If you see live with Dirty Nation, the bakery, Dirty Weather, whatever, pull up, man. And at night, go support Big Bad, man. Go support Big Bad like you support Dirt, man. It's the same thing, man. It's the same channel.
Real shit, man. I think Big Bag needed that because on everything, like the nighttime bakery is built around like the people that really need it. Like there's people really that really need that nighttime bakery, and at times I'll be busy, so it got to be backed by somebody else that got the same passion to keep it going.
Yeah, people be at work during the day, they might miss it. They can't just chill and watch it. To be at night, kick back. Most of the subscribers are smoking a blunt or something and want to relax and kick it with the nation, man. That's the place to go, man. Come pull up on Big Bad, man.
Yes, sir.
I guarantee you're gonna hear some crazy shit because Big Bad gonna say some crazy shit, period. So pull up. Be entertained if nothing else.
Yes, sir. All right, man. With that being said, we'll holler at y'all next bakery, hopefully tonight. Hopefully
I caught the end. Good.
Hopefully we got the Big Bass show tonight. All right, man. Y'all have a good one. 30.
All right, as long as you don't smoke none of that re-rock. But all right, yeah, later.
Oh, you seen that live last night?
Yeah, I saw
that motherfucking re-rock put me on my pockets.
Yeah, I seen you. It's like you damn near passed out and hit the exit button on the way out. Like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, I tapped official. Like, yes, this shit right here.
Big Bad was hot. He was like, "That's some bullshit. What the fuck he smoking? They got him like that." I'm like, "That's that." And then Smoke's like, "That's that re-rock."
Man, that's exact. Hey, look, this shit right here is
I know
re-rock.
it's in the jar. The you feel me jar.
Yes.
I
Leroy.
was listening.
I did not feel like I did not feel like going to get no fresh shit.
Yeah, you didn't want to go out to the other side of you feel me, to go get
But
the other one.
but shit, I wish I would have. I really do. Yes, my throat still hurts.
All right, bro, I'll let you get after it, man.
Yes, sir, man. You have a good one.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm almost done. Yep, I'm at you.
All right, go.
Oh.